Oh, well, hello, my wonderful bros, beautiful broskies and broskies of the Maverick Nation. And I'm the Russian Maverick, here to bring you part 2 of What If Izuku Had a Shonen Jump Quirk. In part 1, basically, we covered everything beginning of the anime. Oh, well, yeah, pretty good. Now we just have to get to the entrance exam, which is what Izuku's doing right now. He's getting into the entrance exam. Is he going to trip? Hell no. He's got like he's a lot more crafty than that. And as for all the intelligence, we already know Izuku's a smart boy, so we don't have to worry about him passing the written part. The robot part, though, oh, this is gonna be some fun. Because as soon as the robot part, starts up, we basically get some true, bona fide action. We get to see some shit. Because, well, basically, robots are coming after Izuku, and Izuku's just like, well, I think it's finally time. Bankai! It would just be like, Bankai! and that alone just cements awesomeness. Because automatically you see Tensazongetsu. And it's regular Bankai form state thing. And there go Gypsy and Hallie. Oh god, I hate whenever this happens. Because I feel so bad for them. However, the little yelping sounds that I think that was Hallie just then. Like that. It is kind of funny. Anyways, well, whatever. Basically, Bankai is up in here and just starts shredding through some robots. Just getting a lot of freaking points. Let's say by the end of all this, Izuku has 1,000 points, villain points. So yeah, Izuku's like, yeah, I think I'm safe. And then all of a sudden, he can sense something. And now he's hearing something. And then he hears a voice inside his head say, "Watch out!" And then all of a sudden, BAM! And just smack. And whenever Izuku looks up from his position on the ground, he sees the 0-pointer. Basically, whenever it came out of the ground, it hit him. And he's like, ow! No, thank you, sir. Huh? Basically, Izuku would try to go all chop on a 0-pointer. However, this 0-pointer is like a lot tougher than all the other pointer robots. So, like, Izuku's Bankai regularly is not doing all that much damage. It's doing some damage, but it's not doing all that much damage. And that's whenever he just goes like, BAM! BAM! And there's like swerves into a building. And Izuku's like, what you got? And your zero pointer is about to thrash down. Like about to lay the smackdown, about to freaking implode the building on top of Izuku with its fist. And Izuku's just like, shit. Never thought I was going in this way. No. I can't. I can't let it end. I won't. I can't. I won't lose. And then all of a sudden you just hear. Now. See how I use this Bankai. Because Izuku was beginning to realize, yeah, his Bankai was kind of tearing him apart. So that kind of also had something to do with why he wasn't hitting so hard. But now he's like hollow mask, like half hollow mask. And he's just like now we get to have some fun. Sugatensho! And just blasts against Sugatensho. But this is like a holified Sugatensho. So it's freaking huge. And it just one holified Sugatensho. And this thing is freaking down. However, Izuku doesn't really seem to want to stop. He almost goes after all the other students. That's when everyone's always like, shit. and he pops down there and he's like, capture scarf. Cuts straight through this capture scarf. And it's just like, oh, so you wanna die? And it's just like, what are you? We can kill him. And then you just hear, I don't want to kill anyone. Just one. One. No. No killing. And he's like, you're gonna have to excuse that. Hey, part of me kind of doesn't know what that was. But the other part of me kind of doesn't really want to elaborate anymore. Ugh, God. That's what happens whenever I use Bankai for an extensive amount of time. I really don't have a mastery over it. And so, that happened. Well, see ya. And he basically just shoot poke, bam. And he's just out of there. And I was like, Jesus Christ, he could have killed me. Looks like he was preparing another one of those blast things. He was just about to holified Getsuga Aizawa to death. Yeah, but Izuku stopped him. So, yeah. With that out of the way, we have basically waiting until gets the exception letters, and Izuku gets his. It's a hologram of All Might, telling him he got in with a total of 1,000 villain points, and, well, basically 69 hero points. Yeah. For those of you who don't know about the 69, I'm not going to elaborate. So, yeah. Basically, he has 1,069 points in total, leaving him at the top of the board. And as I was worried, like, well, since he's at the top of the board, he's going to be in my class, yet he tried to kill me, so, yeah. But it only seemed to be like that whenever the mask was on. And it was only seemed to be a half mask. Is that part of his quirk? Ah, this kid is full of surprises. So basically, the next day is the first day of school. And everyone is just doing their thing. And so, yeah. Izuku was really only being whispered about amongst everyone else because they're wondering about how many powers does he have. And Izuku doesn't really seem to care. So, yeah. Basically, whenever I saw it was like, it took you blah 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 to blah blah blah, whatever. Take these, like, uniforms and go to the changing room and meet me outside the training field. And the whole thing happens with Kiyoshi honestly thinking that Izuku looks pretty freaking ripped for someone his age. And Izuku really not having much of a comment for that. So, yeah. And, well, seeing as Izuku got top score, he would be the one to throw the ball, and he would get Infinity because he's super overpowered. And as I was like, well, was that with your quirk or without your quirk? And Izuku's like, somewhere in the middle. Frickin' again with the frickin' uh, guys, pray for Hallie and Gypsy. They are in pain. So, yeah. Basically, all the tests would go through, and Izuku would smash all of that shit. He would just go hardwired on everything. And he would just plow straight through. And so soon it would be the end of the day. And Izuku would be thinking to himself, well, at least I didn't kill the teacher this time. At least try to kill him. At least I didn't do that. That's one positive thing, I guess. So, yeah. I really don't want to go into the Heroes of the mock battles yet, so I guess this is where we're going to leave off. So, Alan's, yeah, this collection of my biggest OUT out of here. Yeah, boys, like, favorite, subscribe, and I forget to mention the notification bell. Yeah, click that little bell. Click that little bell. Basically. And something in the comments section. Because I'm a bounce like it's Quidditch.